Empaths. This is Jill Kempner, angel coach, alchemist, and author of Receiving from Your Angels. This is day 18 of 30 days of courage, visibility, and angel medicine. And here it's Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate. And yeah, I'm happy to be here. So it's interesting because I'm always like, what am I going to talk about today? And I know because it was a holiday, I was going to not really, talk as much about my programs, although I do plan to pick that back up in the week ahead, specifically sharing, why I'm so passionate about the Angelic Alchemist membership, the Angel Reiki immersion, all of that. But because it's a holiday and I'm in sort of a quiet space, a reflective space, I had gotten a download for Christmas Day because I knew I was going to be going like across the holidays with this 30 days. And it's a stretch, to get on every single day. And so I'm proud of myself for making it to day 18 and I'm happy to be here. And who am I here to serve? I am here to serve those highly sensitive, highly intuitive souls who are ready for change, who are ready for transformation, who are ready for alchemy and taking what was heavy, leaden, painful in your life and turning it into spiritual gold. And this week I've been talking about fuel and intention and how that's a foundational practice of the alchemists, a foundational practice of the earth angel to set a crystal clear intention. And so my intention this week has been presence. And presence is so powerful because it's about coming into the present moment, which is where your angels are, right here, right now, sending you love. So presence is like essential on the path of the earth angel, on the path of spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awakening, all of that, because the now, right, the point of power is in the present. This is when the healing can happen, even of the past or of different timelines. And so yesterday, the angel said, it's not about perfection, it's about presence. And that reminder to just show up again and again and again, over and over again, as your soulful self, as your true self, as your essence, true essence. Sorry, my throat's scratchy. Excuse me. I hope that didn't mess it up. Okay. And so every day, as part of my personal practice, one of the ways that I stay connected to the angels is through my oracle card reading. And I'm very intentional about how I use the oracle cards because the oracle cards are helping me to learn how to embody my fuel, to learn how to stay connected and committed and devoted to my intention, no matter what chaos or external drama or trauma arises. So for me, the oracle cards are similar to the fuel being your ground, being your anchor. So too, for me, are the oracle cards. It's a way to open my intuition, open my mind, open my heart, open my consciousness, open my energy body to the love of the angels, specifically around my fuel. And so I thought today, and it was interesting because the download that I got, sorry, I cut myself off, and then I was like, wait, some odd days ago when I was like, I know I'm going to be on there for Christmas, and what am I going to talk about? And I heard oracle card, and I was like, oh, I'm going to pull an oracle card for all of you. And then when the day came today and I did my reading, and I did it later in the day because, I slept in and we had a big Christmas party last night with just so many people, and it was so beautiful and wonderful to connect with family. And we stayed sort of towards the end and we're hanging out with some of the patriarchs of the family, and it was really great. So we slept in and then we opened presents and had Christmas breakfast together, and then I did my reading, so it was like a little later. And my personal reading today was so interesting And I got this really powerful download. So I wanted to share my reading with you. And you know, for a couple reasons. One is so you can get to just know me better. And two is to see how I interpret the messages from the angels through my fuel. And there was a very strong message. Actually, I'm wearing this piece today because of the message that I received. That protection comes from presence. So when we are fully present in our body, in our heart, and in our soul, we're protected. Because that presence is pure unconditional love, right? Our true essence, our true presence, your soul's vibration is unconditional love. Guess what? So are the angels, right? Your soul's presence is unconditional love, and so are the angels. So when we consciously and intentionally invite the angels into our life through our intention, through presence, and we bring that unconditional love of the angels in, it reminds us of who we truly are. It reminds us of our soul essence, which is also unconditional love. So source is unconditional love, the angels are unconditional love, and your soul is unconditional love. So here's the reading that I got today. I got shield yourself. And I was like, oh, I wonder why I got shield yourself on Christmas, for presents. And part of the prayer says, Archangel Michael, I asked you to protect me and my loved ones, my vehicle, my home with your powerful shield. So the word protect was in there. And I was like, okay, keep pulling my reading. And how I do it is I say, how is it I'm receiving my next level of presence from my angels, right? Because for me, I want to stay in the flow. I know presence is what's healing my pain. So I want to understand how the angels are helping me embody that today. So today, I just love it because it's like every day, for me, pulling oracle cards is like eating candy. Like it's sweet, it's a delicious moment, like it's icing on the cake of my practice. And I just love it. So I'll keep going. Then the next card I got was answered prayer. And this was very Archangel Michael-y, like the man and the angel looks like Archangel Michael to me, especially with the sword, right? Because Archangel Michael's tool is his sword. The universe is listening. Open your heart and be receptive to the answers and guidance being sent your way. Pay attention to the signs, synchronicities, and inner wisdom manifesting in your life. So I got answered prayer with a very like Archangel Michael kind of protective presence, right? Some protection. Then I got literally obsidian protection today. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm already getting like all these protection energies. Okay, just keep pulling cards. I pull 6 a day. And there's a reason I do that, and I won't get into that today. Then I got increased energy from Archangel Raphael. I was like, oh, I love that. Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and divine light. That's how beautiful we are. And then number 39, you are protected. So I was like, remember, the question is, how is it? How is it that I'm receiving my next level of presence from my soul and my angels? It's like, oh, remembering that when I'm present, I'm protected. My presence is protection. And I was like, wow, why? Because my presence is love. My essence is love, right? You are safe with my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. And then my final card from another guardian angel deck. This is actually my favorite deck. This is the deck that I teach my clients how to get messages from their guardian angels for based on their fuel, how to embody their fuel, how to get divine messages and guardian angel messages. We use the angel guide deck from Kyle Gray. I got vulnerability and freedom. And I think the perfect time for vulnerability to come up, because it's like, wait, I'm protected, right? I just got 4 messages saying I was protected. So how perfect is that, right? I was just like, what a cool Christmas reading, right? That my presence, when I show up as my soul, I'm divinely protected in all ways. I'm divinely protected to be myself, to be my soul, to be who I truly am. And I just thought that was a really cool Christmas reading. And so remembering that it's not about perfection, it's about presence. Because when we're present, we're in the moment where your angels are, right? This is where your angels are, right here, right now, sending you love, sending you protection, support, compassion, joy, all the things. So oracle cards for me are a focal point that remind me of my commitment to myself, remind me of my fuel, remind me of my intention, remind me of how to stay connected to my fuel, to my intention, how to stay connected to the angels. And it's like, yeah, it's just a blessing and a gift. So I hope what I shared today resonated wherever you are on your journey of receiving love from your angels, healing your pain with angel love, wherever you are in your like spiritual practice. Hopefully what I shared today, resonates. Some piece of it resonates, whether it was the specific, one of the specific oracle cards that really resonated with you, or maybe there was this, and thank you, angels. Here's the other thing that's really cool. Thank you for reminding me of this. When we're pulling our cards, we want to be paying attention to our own direct intuitive channels. Understand that oracle cards are an indirect way of connecting with the angels. But what I love about them is they open up our direct channels, right? Our 5 clairs, our claircognizance at the crown, the clairvoyance at the third eye, the clairaudience at the ears, the clairfragrance at the mouth and throat, the clairsentience in the belly. So the message is, when you are present, your presence is protection. So you are divinely protected because you are divinely loved, because you are divine love incarnate. So Merry Christmas. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'll be here tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but it doesn't matter because I'm trusting my soul. That's part of what this all is about. But I am excited to be talking about the Angelic Alchemist membership. So if you're new to me, go to my website, jillkempnerhealing.com. At the bottom of every page, you can sign up for my newsletter, and then you'll stay connected with these replays, the replays of my podcast, and all the wonderful stuff I'm going to do in 2026. I'm so ready for a new epicycle. And a lot of wonderful blessings and new beginnings, and just to teach and share and serve even more at the next level. And this is part of it. So thank you for being here in the way that you are meant to be. And I'm grateful for you. Merry Christmas. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.